about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, and I have seen so many tarot readers are talking about them. Everybody's talking about them ever since they have left the royal family. Their titles of Duchess and Duke. Um, uh, and a lot of people, some people are bashing on Meghan Markle, some people are actually supporting them. So my whole idea of doing the reason I'm doing this reading is because I just want to see like what exactly is going on inside their heart and what happened. So whenever I do a reading, I always do it from a neutralistic view. I don't want to support anyone. I have seen tarot readers where openly bashing Meghan Markle and also bashing Prince Harry. I don't like that. You know, people be kind to people. Try to understand the perspective, even if they do the worst thing ever. Try to empathize with people. You know, that as a tarot reader, that's our job actually to understand people's perspective. So, before starting the reading, I always say this monologue, which is tarot reading only talks about the past and the present. It can also predict the future, which I try not to do because I believe tarot is here to give you advice. Any kind of reading you come to, it's supposed to give you advice. We're supposed to take some lessons from the life of the people we're hearing the reading of. So you can take your lessons from their life. Also, when someone does a reading for you, you can take the lessons and the tarot reading result can change anytime depending on the karma you do. So if you decide to do something else, then the result will change. So I never do future reading for that purpose only. And I'm trying to make the reading as respectful as possible. And also, let's get started now. So today's reading is about what is actually going on. I'm gonna be covering from the beginning till now. So what happened? I know a lot of people wanted to know if Meghan Markle just came here for the status or if Prince Harry got like strength. I don't know. I mean, if she honed in towards him, is he regretting marrying him? Is she regretting marrying into the royal family? Do they really want privacy? How the royal family treated them? All those kind of things I'm going to be covering in this video. So it's going to be a long video. So you can pause it and listen to it later. And I will not shuffle over camera. I'm not very comfortable in front of camera. Also, I like to keep this, and also I don't have enough setting to do the shuffle on a camera. So, very modest reader actually, but I try to be as accurate as possible. So let's get started with the reading. Okay. So the first question would be about the earliest year when they met each other. So I'm going to be picking one card for Meghan and one card for Harry. Okay, so the first card I'm going to be picking is for Harry. Harry is the Knight of, I got the Knight of Pentacles. And so I'm an intuitive reader, so I'm not going to be just, you know, um, I'm not just gonna be reading the cards. I'm gonna follow my intuition and also the messages I'm getting. So I see Harry is kind of like, okay, so Meghan is a very strong and driven woman, no question asked. Is he love driven? Like, is she only into love? No. If your question is she like the most loving wife in the world? No, no, not really. She does care about the status. She does care about the money. She does care about marrying someone in the royal family. I mean, she's very articulated. She's very strong, independent, also very smart. Okay. Harry, on the other hand, with the Knight of Pentacles, what I see is very caring, extremely loving, emotional, and also uh, I would say he's the kind of a person who who likes to take care of people around him. Okay? It can be anybody. It doesn't only have to be his wife. Okay? It doesn't have to be his wife. It can be anyone. If you go in front of Harry, he would take care of you. Like if you as a normal person, if you tell him, "Hey, I need this help," he will help you. He's a very hardworking person. He doesn't even claim the reward for like he's not even the kind of person who would ask for the reward right away. He's very patient. He doesn't seem like that. I know. I mean, he doesn't seem like a patient person, but he is. He's very patient. He's a hardworking person, and he doesn't claim the reward. He doesn't care about being a king. He's that kind of a person, and um, that is that is the energy. Harry doesn't care about anything rather than being rather than taking care of people around him. He's a very hardworking person, very loving, very caring, very masculine in that matter. Uh, with the Age of Pentacles, uh, Meghan, on the other hand, very materialistic, very articulated, very strong, and cares about the status a lot. That's the personality, okay? That's how they are as people, as individuals, I'm saying. So, what did they actually feel about each other? Like, the first time they saw each other, what they felt like? Let me see. So, what I'm seeing is when Meghan came to Harry's life, he was not really doing well. You know, he seemed like someone who was lacking focus. Okay, he was not really, how to say that. He was not. Uh, I mean, sometimes he was like losing passion in life. His energies was scattered. He was so frustrated. He didn't like, even though he's very hardworking, but he was really really lost in life. And Megan, on the other hand, was thriving. She was thriving with everything, with the strength card. She was very strong, and that was a perfect timing for her to attract him. If Harry was in his best, like that he is as a person, like he has the potentiality of being a very strong person, but if he was in that state of mind, Megan couldn't have any hold of him. But the problem is, Harry was in a very bad situation when Megan came to his life, and she was, on the other hand, very strong, so it sort of worked for them. You know what I mean? Harry was like in a situation like, I would take anybody right now. Like, I would take anyone who comes to my life because I'm suffering. I'm very vulnerable. And Megan, on the other hand, she's like, I can claim any man in the room. I'm that strong. I can have the president of the United States, and I can have the King of England. It doesn't matter. I can manifest anything. She was so strong at that time, the time she met Harry. So that's how the relationship started. It wasn't like, I haven't done any reading on William and the Queen, I'm sorry, Kate, yeah, Catherine and William. I've never done a reading on them, but their relationship is very different. If you guys want a reading on them, let me know. But this is a very different kind of relationship. So with the Chariot card in reverse, I see, um, uh, you know, Harry helplessly fell in love with Meghan. He was helpless. He was vulnerable and helpless. For some, I don't ask me how a prince can be helpless. I have no idea. I don't know the ways of the royals, so I don't know. But he felt helpless. Like he has no control over anything. Okay, since the day he felt like how we say, I helplessly fall in love with you. A lover knows only humility. He has no choice. Like that kind of love. He helplessly fell in love with her. On the other hand, I'm sorry for the noise in the background. Nothing I can do about it. With the devil card, I see um, as I said, I would try to be as non-judgmental as possible. But with the devil card, I think I need a clarification. Okay. All right. Okay. I got the tower card as well. So everything was falling apart in Harry's life when Meghan came to his life, and she promised in a way that, honey, I will take care of the problem. I can fix your life. I am the puzzle that's missing from your life. That kind of energy she gave to Harry, but in reality, she was she had her own agenda. It's not pure love. And it's all right. I mean, when you marry a royal, you don't just marry them because you love them. You also have other reasons behind marrying them. Nobody marries a royal because they only love that person. Of course, there are status attached. Um, with the devil card, I see was she had her intentions, wrong or right. I'm not gonna judge it, but it wasn't pure love. Okay. And it can also mean that Harry was extremely sexually attracted to her when she came to his life. Okay? All right. Um, so, well, with the Empress in reverse, what I see is, as I said, there is nothing wrong with being ambitious. There is nothing wrong with looking for higher status in your life, right? Or, but with the Empress in reverse, she I think Megan didn't understand how royal family works, number one, because royal family has nothing to do with hard work. Okay, it's not, you're not gonna be king because you were the most hardworking royal. You're gonna be king because you were born before anyone else, right? So she wants the empress situation. Empress means the queen. I mean, in this case, the irony is we don't even have to use it as a metaphor. Actually, in reality, she wanted to be like the. She wanted to portray the queen, the princessy, like I'm the one kind of vibe, right? With the empress card in reverse, she couldn't achieve it. I mean, how can she? I mean, she will never be the queen consort. And those who are not familiar with the royal family, let me tell you this. I mean, a quick. I'm sure you guys know, but just in order to make the reading more relatable, you can only be the queen consort when you are married to the king, right? And there is no way she can become that because Queen William already has more kids who are in the line. So, God forbid, unless William and her family dies, God forbids, they can never become king and queen. So she never realized that. She thought maybe she can be like she didn't understand the ways of the royals. The ways of the royals is you have to be low key and very like you have to be a low key servant who is posh. That's what is a royal. Okay? But she thought royalty is more like a celebrity thing. It's not. Okay? What Princess Diana did is actually something that is not how royal survives. You know, we have seen royals in the history, and she sort of thought she would get that kind of how to say that popularity, but she wouldn't, like she didn't, and she wouldn't. It's not possible for her. That's not something that's possible for her because people like Kate more, and she knows it. They like Kate more because Kate came first, and she